So how long have you been doing ballet?
Since I was 3.
Wow.
When I look out my window,
She's giving FK. I love that you love her.
many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many different people to be. It's strange, so strange. It's very strange to me. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch.
Like the movie.
Oh, must be the season of the wind.
It's like 12:30. I felt inspired. Like for 5 days, I was just so in my head, so insecure, and like I didn't even think that I was being weird until I even was editing the video, and I was like, damn. And I was like, why? I discovered that it's because I didn't like having to have a mask or be someone that I would never be without someone telling me. And I guess subconsciously I didn't know that, but subconsciously it affected me so bad. It set me back for like 5 days. It sent me spiraling towards this weird mindset of just lack of mindset, like not enough, just thoughts and so much thoughts going on in the head that I was like, at one point I couldn't get out of bed and I was like, okay dude, it's time. We've spent our moments, we could get up now, you know? I get so down and then I'm like, wait, let's just, you know, and it gives me motivation to be like, wait, what the fuck just happened? It's been like a week since I kind of woke up from it. 7 days actually. What I've been changing in my habits to replace the old ones is to replace it with good ones, like saying a prayer of gratitude before I get out of bed, making my bed, meditating. And apparently these little habits, it doesn't matter if you do these habits or not. It's about becoming the type of person that has these habits, the type of person that you want to be. Like, I want to be a person that has the habit of eating healthy.
I love you. Cassandra's home is literally an art museum.
I want to be a person that has the habit of working out every day. I want to be a healthy person. I want to be a cool person. What does a cool person do? They have the habit of doing whatever the fuck they want to do without, you know, taking shit from anybody else. It's these little habits that change you. It's these little habits that are the identity part of you that changes. I used to be a stoner. Now I am not. You know, the identity changes and your habits change. At the very core level, the smallest part of everything, that's where shit matters. So making your bed every day isn't gonna make you $1 million, but I bet you millionaires make their bed every day or pay people to do it for them. It just feels good to feel good. I keep writing that in my journal. Like, it feels good to feel good. I'm like, damn, maybe all this eating healthy, not purging, meditating shit is kind of good for you, you know? Like, I feel great. I hope you do too.
Ooh, ooh.
My broken boots.
You know how when you just like look at yourself and you're like, yo.
This is post-ballet.
Post-ballet, Central Park with Cassandra.
Yes.
Taking in the last bits of nature before it gets butt fucking cold. Okay. Who's this? Not the, what did you say, Will?
Not the camcorder.
Guys, you would never believe, amidst fixing my digitals and choosing which ones are best out of the hundreds, and I had to take a step outside because I just couldn't. It was overwhelming how hot I am, so I just needed to take a breath outside. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've started this acting class. It's kind of embarrassing because if I tell you why I actually did it, well, okay. Maybe let's begin with the TikTok filter where it's the what should I be doing in this life, and it gives like doctor, nurse,
beer taster, and it gave me actress. And maybe it fed my delusion of my subconscious already wanting to try out acting, but that's when I was like, oh shit. Okay, I'm just glad it wasn't doctor, because then I probably would have lost my shit if it did say doctor, because I'd be like, fuck. If you know my story, I went to school for pre-dentistry, pre-med, whatever, and here I am in New York just doing the arts thing. Okay, and then after the TikTok, I was on the phone with my mom. And I was like, Mom, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I was like, Mom, what am I here in New York for? Like, and on that call, I got a text message from this talent manager. It was like, hey, we received your information from New York Fashion Week. Join us. So I was like, all right, word. It's the second week of acting, and it feels cool. My childhood best friend since we were 10 also lives in New York, and I told her I was starting this acting thing, and I was like, dude, because she actually does this for a career. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That shit is so hard. It's literally so nerve-wracking to just sit in front of an audience and be like, you know? So I was like, mad respect to you, bro. Like, knocks on that shit. But it's fun. It's so fun. I get it. I get why people do it now. My first ever acting class was at this free workshop in East Village, New York. And I heard about this months ago. One day I woke up and I was like, I want to try something new today. So I went to ballet class, and then after ballet class, I was like, I'm just following my feet right now. I don't really know where it's taking me. Like, why am I walking in this direction? I show up and she's like, so you got nothing else to do today? And I'm like, no, I just honestly want to watch. I've never been in an acting class. I've never read anything. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch. She goes, great. So she hands me a script and she has me act out this entire scene in front of all these people I didn't know. I shat my pants. But, you know, afterwards I was like, that felt fun. That's what happens here in New York, right? You just kind of end up doing things and you don't really know what's going on, but you just are doing it. So we're doing it. So I hope you're doing something that you would never think that you'd be doing. It's fun. It's fun surprising yourself. Oh, but I'm in the process of signing with an agency for modeling today. And I got that congrats email today. It was actually in the middle of my workout. You know those moments in life, something good happens to you and you're like, this is why I do this shit. This is why I work out. That was my thought process today when I got that email. But yeah, I signed with this management called MMG New York. If you watch my New York fashion blog, I kind of mentioned them because they asked me what management I'm with currently, and I said their management. I was trying to sign with MMG New York, and I said I'm with MMG New York. So they thought I was crazy, but hey, maybe I manifested it. Maybe me saying that I'm with MMG New York was just me jumping the bullet, jumping the gun, and fast forwarding, because now I am with MMG New York. So yeah, just wanted to hop on here and tell you my new passion for acting. But whenever I do hop in front of this, it's almost like I am acting. You know? Like, am I really like this in real life? I don't know. I do have to say, the more I go to these acting classes, the more I practice my monologues, the more I like sit in front of a camera and see my face and whatever, you know? It gets more comfortable. I'm not sure if you guys are more comfortable. Maybe you guys are like, damn, this bitch makes me really fucking uncomfortable, and I'm sorry. But I'm really not, because this is fun. And all my editing shit, all my YouTubing stuff, like all this stuff is just fun for me. So yeah, I'm kind of in the life is fun era right now. What sign is this moon in? Because I'm really fucking with it. If you relate, let me know. Okay, I'll see you next time. You don't really realize what you have until it's gone. Life is short, so might as well just start appreciating everything that you have right now. Every single thing. But yeah, I'm just grateful. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.